Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. If it's a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first thing we need is approval of the agenda. I do have one addition. It's going to make it right after the dissolution of solid waste. It's Parato Health. And if there's no other additions, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Motion made to approve the agenda as presented with the additions.
Second. Motion by Paul, second by Keith. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Okay, the first item we have on here is cash transfer reimbursement for county health insurance expenses from AARP Fund, 21 Fund, to the general fund in an amount of $377,463.33. And those are funds that were awarded to county government that we need to cover those through the general fund, then it would be reimbursing.
Motion approved.
Motion by,
Second.
is that Keith?
Yes.
Keith, second by Gail. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Community crossing support letter. That's pretty, we do that every year with the highway.
I need you guys' permission to apply for that grant. $1.5 million per favor.
Do we need to do a letter too, or do we need to do a letter or just approve this one? Okay.
I just need your
Approval of that,
approval to apply for it.
okay.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Motion by Kelly, second by Stan to approve the community crossing support letter of the commissioners, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0.
Hope to get the full 1.5 again.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Next, dissolution of solid waste. This is just to reaffirm what the commissioners have done, the ordinance to dissolve solid waste and to begin with the new solid waste.
I'll make that motion, David.
Motion by Kelly,
I'll second.
second by Stan. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries 6-0.
That's the next.
Okay, next we have the Parato Health. This was, when we met, this is the trustees that met and made this change. What this does, it requires a payment of around $44,000 twice a year, which goes into like a fund that stays there, and once you elect out of this, you would get that refunded. But what this does is it prevents future laser out of our insurance. Like right now, those can be very expensive. We have one currently, I think, 200 and some thousand that we're paying. And then with an aging labor force, this probably would be a good, we thought this would be a good thing to do to protect us in the future. It will eliminate a lot of, if we have future people who would qualify for lasering out, they would not be lasered out by participating in this Parato. I don't know, Randy, if you had anything to add to that.
Basically sums it up, it just limits those lasers for future years. The lasers is nothing but it increases what the county has to pay from a normal $60,000, which we self-insure. If someone has a severe health issue, it could be as much as $250,000. We had one at $400,000 at one time. That becomes what the county is required to pay before the reinsurance kicks in. on those people. They laser them out. And I think we have two currently, 130 and 200,000. So on those two individuals, we would have to put out $330,000 before our reinsurance would kick in. So it's substantial.
And we all know as we age, that's when generally you're going to incur some of these large health costs.
Do we pay that 44,000 twice a year?
Yes,
No, you're gonna pay it in
Oh, no.
25 and 26.
in 2 years, yeah.
And then after that, you're done. It's a capital investment in the company. It's kind of like a mutual group. They require capital contribution.
And if you ever back out of this, you'll get it back.
You get it back.
I think it's a
Any
good.
other discussion? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve that.
Motion McGale,
I'll second.
second by Stan. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Our next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, January 2nd at 4 PM here. This is our organizational meeting where we elect the president and the officers and make board appointments. It's basically the main part of the agenda. So, no one has anything else?
Well, I'd like to thank you all for
Yes. I forgot about that.
all this dedicated service to the county.
I guess this will be his last meeting.
Yes.
So thank you, Paul, for
Appreciate it.
all your time
I
spent.
appreciate that. And to everybody, the citizens of the county and the commissioners council, it's been a privilege and an honor to have worked there over the years. And it's also been a challenge. And I use that word challenge in a positive way. So anytime we deal with, whether you're commissioner, or council member, or office holder, we deal with taxpayer money. And it's always a challenge to use that money as wisely and efficiently as we can. We don't always agree sometimes on how to do that, but we have a discussion, take a vote, majority rules, you move on. And that's what we need to keep doing. So from that standpoint, I thank everyone for their help and support. It's been good work with everybody. We have our differences, but we have a lot more in common. So with that, I bid you a very fond farewell.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
What will you do with your free time?
What?
What will you do with your free time?
Something else come up.
Okay. All right, thanks. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Paul, second by Keith. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries 6-0. Anything for us to sign?
We'll have to